All right, I'm still alive. Hello, everybody. Johnny here, live on YouTube. Hey, everybody. I'm here at the Davita Center, um, going through my dialysis. There's the machine right there, as you can see. Uh, Periodontal dialysis. They put these bags and you got to get it cleaned up and stuff and hooked up. I'm waiting for all the equipment and the gear to come to my house so I can start doing it from the house. But at any rate, that's where I'm at right now. Here at the DeVita Center in Ocoee, we just got done doing training this past week. If you happen to be watching this, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Um, while I'm here, I just figure I'd take a little bit of time and encourage you all to consider donation. Organ donation is so critical, especially in a kidney. There are thousands and thousands of people that are suffering from kidney failure. And in my case, it's a hereditary condition called polycystic kidney disease. I think my mother had it, and my uncle had it. I think there's a couple of my brother has it as well. Mine happens to be, I'm 60 years old now. She didn't have to start dialysis until she was 80. Um, but I'm currently on the kidney transplant list here at the Advent Health in Orlando, Florida. I'm trying to get listed at the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville and Tampa. So if you're going through kidney issues, I'd like to give you a few hints and a few tips. Keep your high blood pressure under control. That's the number one thing. If you're suffering from high blood pressure, make sure you take your pill and keep it under control, because that's one of the things that will damage your kidneys faster. Um, Number two, you begin to notice, in my case, probably going 4 years ago, I began to notice that I was itching quite a bit, especially at night. And there was no signs on the exterior of my skin. I was just felt like, I don't know. It's just some itching, and I thought maybe it was the cats that my wife has in the house that might have had fleas or something, but they were driving me crazy. It turns out that when your kidneys are just diminishing, uh, and it goes in stages. They got stage one, two, three, four, five. Five is the worst, and I'm at five right now. Um, that's why I'm having to start kidney dialysis. And I think at the time I was in stage four, but I didn't realize it, either stage three or stage four. And so basically, if you know some issues in your family, make sure that your doctor does the testing necessary, urinalysis and other blood tests to check for your kidneys, because sometimes they don't do that until it's too late. And then control your diet. Whatever you eat is critical to uh, making your kidneys last longer as well. So, a good diet. Um, I hope everybody's having a good day. Blessed day. We had a great church service yesterday, but little bit of myself. I live here in Orlando, Ocoee. City of Ocoee is in the west side of Orlando. Um, and I had commentaries about what was taking place today. I normally don't watch the news, um, or the mainstream media for that matter. Not that much anymore. I just simply began to shut it off. But while I've been here, I've been watching some of the issues happening there at the border, which are concerning because um, the human trafficking that's taking place and the drug trafficking that's taking place should be enough of a concern, as well as unvetted criminals, terrorists that might be coming to make this a national issue, um, and an emergency. This is a state of emergency, in my opinion. But it seems like the government and the officers and the officials are not concerned enough about it, to do anything. And seeing, unfortunately, the corruption that takes place in a lot of these countries, for example, um, and allowing them to come here and granting, say 500,000 work visas, is also of concern. We don't know the background of these people, their work history, how they behave. I can tell you, for example, here in Central Florida, we have a large migrant population, and many of them come from South America, and many of them are doing sales on and marketing on Facebook, um, and selling cars, for example, except they're not abiding by our state law, uh, which has specific bait and switch laws concerning the sale of cars. But these people don't know any of that. They will post a vehicle for sale under their personal account as a personal vehicle, and they will post a low price, um, which is usually either the down payment or just or some other number, and then they will provide you a telephone number, or you got to contact them via the app and the messenger. And once you do, they'll send you to a dealership. A local dealer, small dealer in the area. Um, and then they'll tell you once you get there that that's simply the down payment, that you have to pay more for this, for that, for that. And that's your classic bait and switch. And I mean, if you go to the marketplace in the Orlando area, I would say, venture to say, 95% of all the car listings are done by migrants that are coming in, getting a job as sales, and basically they go from lot to lot, and they market those vehicles for dealers in a less than legal fashion, um, and that's just plain wrong. Okay, so they're not going to follow the rules in many instances. They're going to be violating the rules because they're used to corruption, and they come from governments and countries where the laws really don't apply. And if you are willing to cross into our nation illegally, then there you go. That's a violation of law, blatant. They didn't apply to come in legally with a visa and use the proper channels. So, what prevents them from continuing to violate the law? Um, and that is basically the main concerns that I have as a father, as a grandfather, and as a citizen here in my country. But whoops. Okay, the lights here shut off automatically if you don't move. So that was the commentary that I had. I don't know if you got any comments out there or if you get this video and you have anything to say. I'd like to find out why the president is choosing to go to a picket line when he should be going down to the southern border, or he should be going to the streets of New York, which has people living all over in the streets. Go to California, LA, San Francisco. People are living like animals on the streets um, because of the fentanyl that the migrants are bringing over because they're being sent over by the cartel, and the cartel is profiting enormously. The cartel is really raking in the bucks. And uh, what is Joe Biden doing about it? Nothing. What is Kamala Harris, who's supposed to be taking care of this? Nothing. But here we sit. The news media doesn't really talk about it all that much. Um, yeah, and I just scratch my head. We just celebrated our what? Not celebrated. I mean, you don't really celebrate 9/11, but gosh, and 2001, September 11, we had terrorists that you know that gave us a wake up call. Where is our wake up call? We right now we are in a state of emergency. Some of these states and some of these cities are running out of funds. They're running out of resources. Um, uh, uh, I don't know how else to say it. People are suffering. The cost of living is just through the roof. Electricity, we can't even afford electricity here in Central Florida. Duke Energy has manipulated their way into three increases alone just this year, and of course the commission at the state level that's supposed to be regulating these increases and these utilities, the utility commission, they're just rubber stamping it. You got people out there paying six, seven, $800. I've seen some people paying $1,000 for electricity, and they're about to be what, cut off because they can't afford it. Um, but yet we're bringing in 3.5 million migrants uh, and allow them to cross the border without visas and without permits. How do we how do we jive that, with reality? It seems to me that that there is a reason behind it. the Democratic Party wants to utilize these migrants as a way to, uh, as a as a voting base. It's all I can think of. They're probably gonna get ballots. They're probably gonna get absentee ballots, and they're gonna probably be voting this election coming up. Why else would you allow it and not do anything about it? So anyway, that's pretty much my commentary for today. Don't forget to get your self checked out and see if you can become a kidney donor. They do an excellent job. I've had two people, my nephew and a church member, already checked to see if they could donate, but unfortunately, they were not able to do so. They have a very detailed, very specific process where they test you to make sure that you are able to donate without having any issues. You can donate, and people donate and go through their life with one kidney, and there is no problems whatsoever. The cost associated with donations are absorbed by the insurance company of the recipient, 100%. In many instances, even the Kidney Foundation has a way to compensate people that might need to travel and compensate them for that, or even for some time loss from work if they have to take off from work. But I encourage you to look into it. You'll be providing somebody a life that you just won't believe what a relief it would be. I mean, um, if it's not for me, if I'm not qualified to be your kidney recipient, somebody else might be, and you'll be doing a great service for someone. God bless you out there. I appreciate you watching and listening to my brief rant on this beautiful Monday in September. What is it, the 25th of September today? 26th. Can't remember right now, but 2023. You'll have a blessed week, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.